I am conscious of the time. It looks like we're running slightly over, and I hope that participants will forgive me for stretching the 15:30 end time. I would like to have the panel just answer at least a few questions, particularly given how the expertise that we have the benefit of. I see that in the Q&A there's been a little bit of activity as well, so thank you for that. I'm going to ask, there's been some requests about the process for translation, so specifically to the panelists, how a sworn translation is attached to an e-apostille when you also have the underlying public document and then the e-apostille on top. So I know that Chile has mentioned that once or twice, the simultaneous download. So I'll pass to Chile first, and then I think the UK, also your experience, and then third we'll go to Bulgaria. So Chile first.
Gracias. En el caso de Chile, esta es una experiencia reciente y lo que se proporciona al usuario es una traducción que contempla una firma electrónica del jefe del departamento de traducciones, y esta es comunicada por web service al sistema generador de las apostillas, porque es el medio establecido para la comunicación entre los sistemas generadores de los documentos por las autoridades competentes de apostillar y el sistema único electrónico de apostilla. Sin embargo, como también decía, en el caso de Chile aún está en estudio el exponer juntamente ambos documentos, o sea, el documento y su apostilla. Entonces, este no es un documento que contenga dentro del mismo archivo ambas cosas. Lo que tiene, lo que se le proporciona al solicitante es un archivo PDF con la traducción hecha electrónicamente del documento y aparte el archivo electrónico PDF de la apostilla.
Thank you. Chris from the UK, do you have any advice on how we're going to deal with sworn translations in the UK?
Thank you, Nicole. It's kind of a difficult one for us because we're not yet quite there with our digital solution, because we're only just about to go to the pilot with a very few UK notaries. So there's still probably quite a few things to work out for us there. For me, I mean, I think the way we're probably going to need to go is provided any downloaded document that's put through at the same time as the PDFs that a customer will upload, as long as it doesn't tamper with the digital signature, we'd probably push it through in that way. But then we also have the opportunity to figure out whether if that was going to be a problem for certain applications, customers may have to send it through separately as a paper document. So, like I say, we're still thinking through how all that will work, but there's a couple of possible different ways to do it. Obviously, we've just got we've got to make sure that the integrity of the signature and the digital apostille are maintained. So that's something I think we just still have to work through.
Great, thank you. Bulgaria, I can still, if you're still on the call, if you can comment on your experience with sworn translations. Yes, I can. Thank you. Sorry, Vili, I think you're on mute.
I already mentioned that for us is still challenge how to solve the problem we are still thinking about it because the sworn translators are in the field of ministry inferior. And we have to solve the problem with them, talking with them and make a decision how to do this in the future.
Great, thank you. I must admit, unfortunately, that is all we have time for this afternoon. For any outstanding questions, I invite participants to email the PB directly at secretariat@hcch.net, and we can also make sure that your questions get to the relevant panelists. And I do also note that they very enthusiastically offered to help other contracting parties, so I'm sure that they will be available to answer your questions. So on behalf of the PB, I would like to thank all the panelists for their presentations today. We're very grateful for their time and for the preparation they put into it, and we'll continue to follow the work of Chile, the UK and Bulgaria with great interest. I'd also like to thank the interpreters for their flexibility as we have gone slightly over time.